Hello, and welcome back to Prachin Technology, your one-stop shop for all things tech, science, and the amazing world of exploration that lies at their intersection. Today, we're going to delve into a topic that has sparked debates, incited controversy, and kept conspiracy theorists busy for decades: the Apollo moon landing. But before we start, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos like this one. If you're already a subscriber, we appreciate your support. If you're new here, we promise you a journey that's as enlightening as it is entertaining. Now, let's get started. Fasten your seatbelts as we set a course for the moon and the controversial theories that surround humanity's first steps on its surface. Have you ever wondered about the moon landing conspiracy theories that claim the Apollo moon missions were a hoax? Today, we're peeling back the layers of conjecture and rumor and diving headfirst into the world of manipulated photos, a common theme among moon landing skeptics. The claim goes like this: the iconic images of astronauts on the moon, which have lived in the public consciousness for over half a century, were manipulated or even staged right here on Earth. Quite a bold claim, don't you think? During the Apollo missions, NASA equipped the astronauts with Hasselblad cameras, known for their high-quality image production and incredible detail. These cameras captured the lunar surface, the astronauts, and their activities in vivid detail. But here's where it gets interesting. These photographs, these pieces of history, were not simply locked away in a vault, never to see the light of day. They were analyzed, scrutinized, and dissected by experts from all over the world. And after all the examination, all the investigation, the verdict was clear. There was no evidence of tampering or staging. These photos weren't the product of some elaborate hoax. They were the result of years of planning, innovation, and bravery. They were the product of human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. So, when we see those images, those moments frozen in time, we're not looking at a fabrication. We're looking at a testament to what we as a species can achieve when we reach beyond our grasp, when we dare to dream big. The moon landing conspiracy theories may be exciting, they may be enticing, but when faced with the cold, hard facts, they crumble. The photographs from the Apollo missions stand as a beacon of truth, a reminder of our journey to the moon. So the next time you come across the claim of manipulated photos, remember the Hasselblad cameras, remember the rigorous scrutiny, and remember the verdict: no evidence of tampering or staging was found. Claim #2: radiation hazards. Let's delve into the second claim that skeptics often bring up: the lethal radiation belt between Earth and the moon. The theory is that the radiation in this belt is so deadly that no human could possibly survive passing through it. But let's get the facts straight. NASA was indeed aware of this issue. It wasn't overlooked or brushed under the rug. Instead, they meticulously calculated the potential radiation exposure that astronauts would face during the missions. The spacecraft was specially equipped with radiation shielding to protect the astronauts. Moreover, the timing of the missions was not random. They were carefully planned to coincide with periods of reduced radiation activity. So, what was the outcome? The astronauts' exposure to radiation ended up being lower than initially anticipated. By taking these precautions, NASA ensured the journey through the radiation belt was, in fact, safe. Claim #3: absence of stars in images. Now, we've all seen those iconic images of the moon's surface. It's barren, it's bleak, and oddly enough, there's not a star in sight. This absence of stars has given rise to a number of conspiracy theories. The skeptics argue, how can there be no stars in the sky when the moon has no atmosphere to obscure them? But let's shed some light on this mystery. You see, the moon's surface is highly reflective, almost like a giant mirror. This causes the astronauts and their equipment to be brightly lit. To capture these bright objects without overexposure, the camera settings had to be adjusted, which unfortunately made the faint stars fade into the background. So, it's not a grand conspiracy or a cover-up, It's just a matter of exposure and photography technique. It's a simple matter of exposure and photography technique, not evidence of a hoax. Claim #4, the waving flag. This brings us to one of the most persistent myths in the moon landing conspiracy theories, the waving flag. Some theorists argue that the flag appears to be fluttering, as if caught in a breeze, leading them to believe the landing was staged in a studio. But let's take a closer look. The flag used during the Apollo missions was not your everyday run-of-the-mill flag. It was specifically designed with a horizontal rod along the top edge to keep it extended in the airless environment of the moon. When the astronauts handled and planted the flag, the motion imparted a ripple effect, giving the illusion of it waving. But remember, the moon doesn't have an atmosphere like Earth, which means there's no wind to cause the flag to flutter. Without an atmosphere on the moon, there's no wind to make the flag flutter. So, with the scientific explanations for these common conspiracy claims, it becomes clear that the moon landing was indeed real. We've tackled manipulated photos, radiation hazards, the absence of stars in images, and the apparent waving flag on the lunar surface. Each claim, when met with scientific scrutiny, crumbles under the weight of evidence and reason. The manipulated photos claim was debunked with the fact that the photos were taken with high-quality Hasselblad cameras and extensively analyzed by experts with no evidence of tampering. The radiation hazards claim fades away when we consider the meticulous planning and safety measures taken by NASA to shield astronauts and time the missions during periods of reduced radiation activity. The absence of stars in images, a point of suspicion for some, is nothing more than a simple matter of exposure and photography techniques. The lunar surface is highly reflective, causing astronauts and their equipment to be brightly lit. To capture these bright objects, the camera settings have to be adjusted, which makes the stars less visible. And lastly, the waving flag claim, a favorite among conspiracy theorists. The flag was designed with a horizontal rod to hold its shape. As the astronauts planted the flag, the motion caused it to ripple, giving the illusion of movement. Without an atmosphere on the moon, there's no wind to make the flag flutter. All these explanations underscore the importance of separating fact from fiction. They remind us to question, to probe, but also to listen to reason and to trust in science. The moon landing was a monumental event, a testament to human ingenuity, determination, and the spirit of exploration. It was a feat of science and technology, a testament to our relentless pursuit of knowledge. The moon landing wasn't just a giant leap for humanity, it was a giant leap of human ingenuity, determination, and exploration. It's a story worth cherishing, a story worth defending, and above all, a story worth believing in.